Right, hello guys, and welcome to today's absolutely insane Peacekeeper best class setup. Trust me, you're going to want to see this class setup. It is the best class setup for the Peacekeeper right now. Trust me, you're going to want to use it. But before we talk about the class setup, just want to say thank you guys, because first of all, we've just recently surpassed 70 subscribers, and then not only that, I recently put up a new logo for the channel. So if you want to check that out, it looks a lot more clean, a lot more professional than what my previous logo was. So check it out, tell me what your thoughts are of the new logo, tell me if you like it, tell me if you don't like it. And yeah, let's get right into the little intro clip for today's Peacekeeper best class setup. So as you can see on the screen is the Peacekeeper, and as you can see, we're rocking the Elo, Quick Draw, Rapid Fire and Stock. I'll explain that more in a second. I'll just talk about the perks and the gear first. So first of all, we've got Stim Shot, and by the way guys, I want to recommend that you do use this exact class setup. I know sometimes I usually say, you know, you can mix the perks around and do whatever you want and possibly change things here and there. I find this to be the exact perfect setup for the Peacekeeper, so do use this exact class setup. Trust me, you will enjoy it, you will love it. But yeah, I use the gear Stim Shot simply because being able to heal faster, being able to heal quicker, and just being able to heal when you need to is just perfect for this class, because you do run and gun with this. You can run and gun with this, so make sure you're using Stim Shot. It's the best gear in the game anyway, you should be using it anyway. Next up, Scavenger. Because we're rocking Rapid Fire, we're going to need Scavenger. I know I use Crash in this gameplay, and I do use Crash quite often, so the ammo pack should be, you know, sufficient enough. But with the Rapid Fire, you do tear through bullets quite a lot. So you are going to need Scavenger, because if you don't have your ammo pack ready, you are going to tear through bullets and you're going to run out of bullets in your gun. And trust me, you don't want to pick up random people's guns off the ground. You might not enjoy some of their class setups, trust me. Next up is Gung-Ho. This is why I'm using Quick Draw. It's because pairing Quick Draw with Gung-Ho is just perfect. Basically, if pairing something like Quick Draw with Gung-Ho allows your aim down sight time, from sprinting that is, so when you go to sprint and then aim instantly, will basically be instant. So make sure you're using Gung-Ho and Quick Draw, especially Gung-Ho. Basically, Gung-Ho is a crutch perk, you should be using it. Being able to aim down sight pretty much instantly after sprint is just super crutch, and you definitely should be using it. It's a very overpowered perk. And yeah, you should be using it. And finally, we got Dead Silence. Again, I use Dead Silence to, first of all, I don't like to hear my footsteps. It's just something that kind of annoys me. Not only that, there are people who use acoustic sensor, and people using acoustic sensor will be able to see you on their radar as well as hear you if you're not using Dead Silence. And not only that, if you're running Dead Silence and someone isn't and you've got a pretty decent headset, you will be able to hear them, so it's pretty useful to you if you've got a good headset, that is. If you don't have a good headset, I'd say to invest in a good headset. Maybe I'll do a video of recommendations for a good headset. But yeah, make sure you're using Dead Silence. Trust me, you don't want to appear on people's acoustic sensors and be sound hoard. It'll just ruin your game, and trust me, if you do a good flank and someone here has acoustic sensor, it's going to get ruined by the fact you don't have Dead Silence. And anyway, let's get right into the gun. So, the Peacekeeper. Why am I rocking the Elo? Simply because the iron sights are usable, but the gun's iron sights aren't that useful at, say, longer ranges. So you can use it, say, you know, short to medium range, but the Elo just makes it so that you can use this gun at pretty much any range. It's a lot more comfortable, it's a lot more easier on the sight, so make sure you use an Elo. Trust me, it's a lot better than using the iron sight. Or you can use reflex if it's a personal preference that you like the reflex, but I prefer the Elo. But I would say to stick to this class up, trust me, you're going to love it. Quick Draw, just explain that with the Gung-Ho. Being able to aim down sight faster is a big benefit, and not only that, pairing it with Gung-Ho just allows you to aim down a lot more faster after sprint. Rapid Fire, this is the key to the gun, make sure you're using this. This just makes your time kill a lot more faster, and plus there's literally no penalty to it. There's hardly any recoil added to this, so you don't need to add grip to like control the recoil because you're using Rapid Fire. It's just perfect with Rapid Fire, and it makes the kill time a lot faster, and you know, the recoil of the gun is next to none, so you won't have a problem. It's just a big benefit with no downside, so make sure you're using it. And finally, Stock. Being able to use Stock just allows you to have a better strafe speed, being able to strafe side to side for the longer distance gunfights, as well as being, you know, ready for the short distance gunfights against people using SMGs, etc. So yeah, that is my Peacekeeper best class setup. I hope you enjoyed today's videos, guys. Basically, you're gonna find though, this could have been an 80 plus kill TDM if it weren't for one toxic teammate. You'll see in the gameplay, I do feel that I would have got an 80 kill TDM if this toxic teammate hadn't done what he done. But enough of that though. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you enjoyed today's Peacekeeper best class setup. And let's get right into today's video. Right, hello guys, and welcome to today's absolutely insane gameplay. And today, as you can see on the screen, we're going to be using the Peacekeeper. That's right, another video with the Peacekeeper, but this time guys, I've actually got a class setup for you guys. So if you've got this gun, you're going to enjoy this. If you don't have this gun, don't worry guys, You'll eventually get it, trust me. It will take some time probably, because unfortunately this game does have, you know, some pretty scummy practices. But once you get it, come back to this video and use this class setup, because trust me, this class setup absolutely rips. And you'll probably guess it by the title of the video as well. Taz, what do you want about with this toxic player costing you an 80 kill game? Stay tuned for that. I'll talk about that more when the moment happens, because in this game I felt like I should have had an 80 kill TDM. But it didn't happen, and you'll probably see why. But yeah, as you can see, we're absolutely frying right now with the Peacekeeper setup, and trust me, it's absolutely insane. This is an ICR on steroids. This is, you know, it shoots faster, it does about the same damage, but more damage. It's about the same, but at the end of the day, you have a massively high fire rate. It's the same recoil pattern as the ICR. Trust me, you're going to rip people with this thing. And yeah, you're going to see in this gameplay, we absolutely fry. So, as you can see from my kill streaks, I'm running UAV, strike team, and gunship. And on this map, those kill streaks do absolute damage, okay? Trust me, you're going to see it. Also, just a little shout out to the camo. Camo looks pretty nice on the Peacekeeper. I didn't realize this camo was a reactive camo. Didn't think it was. But anyway, we've got the strike team, aka the Jibbies and Jeffries, aka the Talis units coming down the map. And we're going to try and beam this guy, tag him up a little. Unfortunately, our teammates are all in blue for some reason, but that's okay. We're just going to go around, try and get the extra 170 and try and get that gunship. So we're going to pick up this kill here, an extra 125 because we're using Crash. So I told you guys, that's why you should use Crash. The extra 125 is a big bonus. Now, I was going to try and call the gunship here, but I didn't realize they were going to start spawning here. And we get super lucky, as you can see. The enemy team isn't that great. Again, we're getting super lucky. We're surviving. 20 health only. But yeah. Peacekeeper, guys. Absolutely insane setup. Rapid fire, quick draw, stock, and elo. Insane setup. You've got to try it. I hope you have this gun, because as you can see, this thing absolutely melts. So yeah, I believe we go down here. Strike team, AK the Jibbies and Jeffries, AK Taz Juniors is going ham. And we start to call in the gunship. And then I'll have to explain this after the gunship, because basically you're going to see, as soon as I'm done with this gunship, why I get costed the 80 kill TDM. And I don't know what to say, really. I don't know if the guy knew me, or if he's just, to be honest, a hater, or if he's just a naturally toxic player. Maybe he was upset that I'm taking all the kills. I don't know. But you'll see what I'm talking about in a few seconds here. We're just going to absolutely, you know, go to ham with the gunship. The strike team's still up as well. They're, you know, if they're in the buildings and I can't find them, don't worry. The Jibbies and Jeffries will find you. And yeah, as you can see, we're just spawn killing at this point. But that's the power of the gunship on slums. So if you want to, run the gunship on slums, guys, because trust me, once you earn it, you're going to be getting 20 to 30 kills with that thing easy. Just easily. Now currently we can't find them. We don't have the Jibbies and Jeffries up, I believe, so currently we're just trying to find them, just shooting around at the moment, and then what do we know? There's a red dot. We find them again. They're trying to shoot me down. It's not going to happen. Even if they do, it's going to take like a ton of rockets, so I don't even know why they're bothering. But yeah, so I come out of the gunship, and as you can see, someone is shooting me in my back. I don't know who this guy is. I have no idea. As you can see, I'm pretty much just ignoring it. I'm trying to play my game because, again, I'm concentrating on the game. But as you can see, he's just constantly shooting me in the back. I don't understand what this guy's problem was. I really don't. He just kept shooting me. As you can see, he's just following me constantly. Running around next to me. And I can't understand it. And, you know, it's not phasing me. I'm still doing my gameplay. But he's going to cost me eventually, you know. And you'll see eventually when he costs me. Because obviously, someone's shooting around you. Basically, I'm constantly on the radar now because I got a guy shooting me in the back. I don't know if he's upset and that I'm getting all the kills. I did send him a message after the game. Not a toxic one or anything. I just asked him simply why he was doing this. And I never got a response. So, don't know what to say really. But at the end of the day, he's not phasing me. I'm getting the strike team. AK the Jibbies Jeffries, AK the Taz Juniors back down the map. Pick up this kill. And we will one off the gunship. If I got the gunship, didn't get the kill. And as you can see, he just let me die. He just purposely let me die. So I don't know what his problem was. As you can see, his name's there in the kill feed, Crisp Sunset. I'm not going to ask you guys to send hate to him. At the end of the day, people like that just don't deserve the attention. So, he can have his moment. I don't know why he did it. He must have just been upset that I was getting all the kills. But at the end of the day, guys, if I'm the first of the kills, you know, I'm just going to put it quite bluntly, that's tough shit, you know? You got to play a little bit faster. If you're not getting any kills, you've got to play faster. You can't moan at someone for, you know, playing well. I don't understand that. But, either way, forget about that guy. He's a loser. That's just going to be quite blunt about it. He's just a loser. But the Peacekeeper, it's a pretty insane gun. I hope you guys have this gun or do get this gun because as you can see, this thing absolutely shreds. It is pretty easy to use, I'd say. You know, there's no recoil to it. It's just, it's one of those. It feels like you have to use it a little bit different. Like it feels like instead of like trying to correct you know, recoil. You kind of had to just leave it, you know? Once you get it on target, you just leave it. You don't try and move it. But, yeah, we absolutely fry in this game. You're still going to see we get a pretty decent score. It should have been an 80 kill TDM. I could have got that gunship if that guy tried to help me out, but obviously, toxic teammates are toxic teammates. As you can see, he gets a sniper's nest, but I'm guessing that's why. I'm guessing he was trying to try hard himself, and he just wasn't happy that I was getting all the kills. But at the end of the day, guys, if you're not fast enough, or you're not quick enough to the kills, you don't deserve those kills, I'm sorry. You just gotta accept there are sometimes better players out than you. You know, there are better players than me out there. They just, you know, gotta find them, right? But yeah, the Peacekeeper, absolutely insane gameplay. I hope you get this gun, I hope you have this gun, and if you do, try out this setup. ELO, rapid fire, quick draw stock, absolutely insane. The gun just melts. It is definitely a gun that should not be behind a paywall. I've seen people like say this gun's not actually that good, but it definitely is. This is definitely up there with the Maddox, the KN57. It may not be better, but it's up there. And yeah, as you can see, the gameplay wraps up, and we get a solid 61-1, 61 KD ratio, 9k damage pretty much. Absolutely insane gameplay. But I hope you enjoyed that gameplay, guys. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe notifications, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye!